Hello, here's the news at this hour from TSTV. I am Mobola Badekale. Here are some major headlines. Makinde visits Ogbomoso, gives Soun 100 million, victims 1 million naira each. NBA demands audit of SARS evil centers. Trump takes tax battle back to Supreme Court. And in the world of sports, New Zealand withdraws from England friendly. And now, the news in details. The Oyo State Governor, Seyi Makinde, has yesterday visited the families of slain victims of the End SARS protest in Ogbomoso. The governor also inspected the palace of Soun of Ogbomoso, Oba Oladuni Oyewumi, following the attack on the palace during End SARS protest last Sunday. This was made known by the Chief Press Secretary to the governor, Taiwo Adisa, yesterday. Makinde, in a statement, said that the sustained protest in many parts of the country was a wake-up call to leaders to address the problems facing the people, especially the youths. The governor, however, approved an immediate release of 100 million to the Soun of Ogbomoso for the renovation of the palace, and also gave 1 million naira each to the families of the deceased. The Speaker of Oyo State House of Assembly, Honorable Adebo Ogundoyin, says it is time the federal government hearkens to the popular call for the total overhaul of the Nigerian police force, just as it calls for an end to police brutality across the country. The Speaker said this when he joined the End SARS protesters who gathered at the main entrance of Oyo State Secretariat, Ibadan. The Speaker said total reform was long overdue in the Nigerian police force, stressing that the protest by Nigerians on the activities of the men of the Nigerian police force, especially SARS, shows that people could no longer tolerate their excesses. Honorable Ogundoyin, who was handed one of the placards by the End SARS protesters, applauded President Buhari's decision to disband SARS, but added that the men of the Nigerian police force have continued to arrogate too much unbridled power to themselves, hence the strong criticism from different quarters. The Nigerian Bar Association has yesterday urged the federal government to show sincerity in its disbandment of the Special Anti-Robbery Squad by throwing all detention centers of SARS open. The NBA president, Mr. Olumide Akpata, who made the call at a press conference in Abuja, listed some of SARS's infamous detention centers in the country as Abuja Human Abattoir, as well as the squad's detention centers in Lagos and Port Harcourt, and has called for a comprehensive audit of all detention centers of the disbanded squad to take stock of detainees. The NBA made the call yesterday as the Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu, said he had set up the Special Weapons and Tactics team that would replace the disbanded SARS. The NBA president, who warned security agents against attacking anti-SARS campaigners, said the association would provide legal support for protesters. Akpata also said the public must see that culpable SARS operatives were either disciplined or persecuted, depending on the degrees of allegations established against them. The House of Representatives Special Committee on the Review of the 1999 Constitution will be inaugurated on October 25, 2020. The Speaker, Femi Gbajabiamila, made the announcement at the plenary yesterday, adding that Deputy Speaker Ahmed Wase is to chair the committee. Given details of the inauguration, a statement issued later by the Chief Press Secretary to the Deputy Speaker, Umar Puma, said the Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo-San, Chief Justice of Nigeria, Tanko Muhammad, and Chairman of the Nigeria Governors Forum, Dr. Kayode Fayemi, are some of the dignitaries expected to attend the occasion. He added that Professor Dallas C.J. Dallas of the University of Jos will present the inaugural lecture with the topic Prospects and Challenges before the 9th House of Representatives. The news on T-Solid will be back right after this. Do not go anywhere.
The news so far.
Welcome back, and now to some foreign stories. United States President Donald Trump has yesterday taken his long-running fight to prevent New York prosecutors from obtaining his tax returns to the Supreme Court for a second time. The president's lawyers asked the court to block a federal appeal court ruling that said a subpoena of his tax records can proceed. Manhattan District Attorney Cyrus Vance wants the returns, which covers 2011 to 2018, as part of an investigation into Trump's business affairs. However, the prosecutor is investigating possible tax evasion, insurance fraud, and falsification of accounts, while Vance is also seeking the records in connection with an alleged hush money payment made to porn actress Stormy Daniels. It was reported that United States presidents are not required by law to release the details of personal finances, but every United States leader since Richard Nixon has done so. Police in Chile are stepping up security ahead of the first anniversary on Friday of major protests against the country's conservative government, which saw over 30 people dead. Citing Police General Ricardo Yanez has said that officials plan to bring in some 40,000 police officers on Friday to keep the peace. Chile was reported to have been rocked by days of violent protests starting last October that paralyzed the capital, Santiago. According to the National Institute of Human Rights, 460 demonstrators suffered eye injuries during the protest because the officers apparently fired rubber bullets in faces in a targeted manner, which 2 were left blinded, another 35 lost an eye, while more than 30 people were killed in the protests. However, protests have picked up again recently. On October 25th, Chileans will vote on whether they want a new constitution, and this was said to be one of the key demands of the demonstrators last year. And out of the exciting world of sport, New Zealand has pulled out of the next month's football friendly against England today, saying complications caused by COVID-19 has made it too difficult to field a team at Wembley on November 12th. New Zealand football CEO Andrew Prangnell said in a statement that the shifting nature of travel restriction and commercial flight availability under COVID means that they do not have certainty they could assemble a squad at Wembley. Meanwhile, All Whites coach Danny Hayes said he was gutted to have to withdraw from such a high-profile fixture, adding that the rising number of COVID-19 cases across Europe, it just isn't possible to put a competitive squad together. The Portuguese Football Federation has yesterday announced that Portugal and Juventus forward Cristiano Ronaldo has tested positive for coronavirus. Ronaldo is said to be asymptomatic and will not play against Sweden in Wednesday's Nations League match. Ronaldo, who is 35, has won the Ballon d'Or 5 times, played in Portugal's goalless Nation League draw against France in Paris on Sunday. The federation, however, added that the rest of the Portugal squad were all negative after tests yesterday, as was the France squad. Ronaldo scored 101 goals for Portugal and will be a huge absence for his team against Sweden as they aim to hold on to a top spot in the group. His contracting the disease is also a big blow to Juventus, as the health protocols in force for Serie A says that Ronaldo must self-isolate for 10 days and then record a negative test before he can resume playing. And with that, we've come to the end of the news. Here is a recap of the major headlines. Makinde visits Ogbomoso, gives Soun 100 million naira, victims 1 million naira each. NBA demands audit of SARS evil centers. Trump takes tax battle back to Supreme Court. And in the world of sport, you heard New Zealand withdraws from England friendly. Please do not forget to always adhere to COVID-19 safety measures. The news was compiled by Hope Chijoke. I am Mobola Badekale. Good day and thank you for watching.